And now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At center, Walker Kessler. At shooting guard, Dalton Knecht. At power forward, GG Jackson. At the other forward, Zion Williamson. At the other guard, Jason Lee. The head coach of the visiting team is Jordi Fernandez. And now, let's hear it for your team, the Bay Golden State Warriors. Starting at center, 6'9", number 32, Trey Jackson Davis. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. Starting at shooting guard, 6'4", number 7, Buddy Hield. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At guard, 6'3", number
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And you know for that matchup with Denver, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
So the Nets starting five. Walker Kessler is out there with GG Jackson. Then it's Knecht. Then there's Williamson. And it's Lee in at the point. And for Golden State, in at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Hield kicks to Green. Curry looking it over. Clock at 6. Unloads from 9, and he nails the jumper. And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out, but... Oh!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Launches it. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 5 now.
The threes keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lee.
probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Curry passes to Hield. Wiggins kicks to Green, takes the three. Another three for Golden State.
Well, the deep ball from Draymond Green, if he's got that aspect of his game going, look out.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. The first player that coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shot's good by Lee.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Curry fires from way outside. They get it back. And the three ball is good. He's got 8.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Lee with the stuff. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside for Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Nets. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really interested to see how this plays out.
And chums like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city to visit?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been here.
They love their king.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's the screen. Hield from outside. Rebounded by Jackson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, the Great One.
You know, it just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
Now Green 12 points his last outing. That shot wide open.
Yeah, still working on consistency from range, but improved shot mechanics for Andrew Wiggins.
Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league. We haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league. The league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
The Nets working the ball around now. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Connect. Lee's got 25 points in the game. Warriors trail by 8. And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his first foul. Looney's checked in for Golden State.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, number 5, Kevon Looney.
Pass to Wiggins from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Nets leading by 5. Kessler finds Lee. Driving inside. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Shot by Hield, nobody around. No good on the 3. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Lee. And Looney sends it back. Wiggins outside, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And the Nets with possession here, leading by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Hield outside. Back to Wiggins. Kessler with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning the championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Podziemski, he's checked in. Warriors trail by 11. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Out on the perimeter, it's Podziemski and Wiggins. Looney out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the point guard position.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Looney, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Podziemski. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 9. Jackson down low. He's defended by Podziemski. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's the drive, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Melton against Lee, and he drops it in from the low post. Lee's got 34 points. Warriors trail by 10. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA in sight. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I'm taking.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trayce Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trayce, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lee's got 36.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Looney. Back to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Podziemski. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from 12.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Clowney, and that one is stuffed right through.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Williamson is checked in for Walker Kessler. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Number 1, the Nets.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Melton passes to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense.
Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Green against Jackson. Pass to Wiggins, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And checking out the stats for Williamson, over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Warriors trail by 16, shot from 12, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
The stop and the pop by Buddy Hield.
The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter, 0 of 4. Here's Podziemski, covered by Lee. Lee with the block. Pass to Jackson. It's going by Hield. Wiggins, left side. Trying to get open is Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Nets leading by 13.
Golden State foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Williamson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Pass to Anderson. Higgins outside. Green with a screen on Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post shot. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nets shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket. I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
Next foul. Zion
I hope
Williamson. First personal foul.
Well, that's a smart play by Hield. He allows the defense to get close, won't back off his shot. Excellent job.
Hawkins checked in for Brooklyn.
3 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he nails the third.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 7 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
In the corner, it's Hield. Stolen by Connect. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Connect.
Goes to
Connect's got his 4th assist in this one. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Curry fires from way outside, and the Warriors miss again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Lee with the steal. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was touched by Lee. Anderson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now, okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Magic. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This feels like a toss-up between have-nots.
Yeah, both teams have faced some big challenges thus far. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Warriors.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. We've got Lee. Jackson is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Connect, and it's Williamson in at the small forward position.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Hield. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
That's leading by 10. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Wiggins. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Connects again.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had... Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Warriors trail by 16. And a deep 3 from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Lee, that's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. From deep three-point land, Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Lee with the stuff.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. Dalton Connect 3rd.
Really starting to connect with his teammates. I mean, a really heads-up player for a rookie.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Stolen by Kessler. The inside. Curry meets him.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Lee finds Jackson, 6 to shoot. Lee sets a screen for Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Curry passes to Hield. Now here's Green. And Curry has it in the corner. They need this one. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Lee. And another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Hield outside. Green with a screen for Hield. And again, no good by Golden State. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Connect. No good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Curry, wide open. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Lee. Green with the block.
A valuable, dogged defender, Draymond Green doing his thing.
The Nets making a switch here. Brownie's checked in.
Noah Clowney.
There's Lee with the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
At the line.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Brooklyn?
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Curry, and there it is for him. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Lee. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 21.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Wiggins. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And that's now 21 points for Andrew Wiggins. Lee against Curry. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense. He just can't miss.
Launches it from deep. The rebound by the Nets. And it's Lee penetrating. And that one, good.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Hield outside. Back to Curry from past the arc. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 13 points in just this quarter.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Hield. He's tightly guarded. Back to Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Hield way outside. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the...
So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Podziemski out there with Heel, and it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. Back to Podziemski, 3-pointer. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Connect, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And the basket is good. Podziemski's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Warriors. Jackson kicks to Lee. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Another bucket! Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Doubled by Lee. Pass to Looney. Now here's Anderson. Defense is right there. Green with a screen on Lee. Anderson outside. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Shot ready on the catch. Kyle Anderson is the catch and shoot.
Nets leading by 18. Here's Podziemski.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Williamson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2. Podziemski.
He hits the second from the line. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Up top, Hawkins. Lee outside. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nets lead by 19.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Lee up top. He's defended by Podziemski. Jackson, that's good.
Jackson.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Get there.
Pass to Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, there's a certain hunger to the way Draymond Green approaches an NBA game, and that in and of itself is a skill.
And both free throws good for Green. Nets leading by 17. Williamson in the post. Defended by Looney. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jackson against Green. Here's Podziemski. Lee with the block.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Looney. Anderson wide open. And the Warriors miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Hawkins kicks to Jackson. Lee in the posts. He's against Green. And another one!
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Anderson. Now Podziemski, covered by Lee. Green bounce pass. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Podziemski's got 6 in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Lee passes to Williamson. Lee sets a screen for Williamson. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hield Hield outside. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Wiggins comes in for Anderson, and Curry subbed in for Hield. And the Nets making a change here as well. Kessler's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Lee gets the bucket.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Warriors trail by 19. Outside, Green. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. Kept alive. Green. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Williamson looking it over. Here's Lee. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green, and Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Curry kicks to Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13. Good, he hits again.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Hield outside. Trains the three-pointer. Hield's got 23 points.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
No good from Lee. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And it's blocked. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry outside, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Lee. Good, that's another bucket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. And Lee with the stuff.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Up top, Jackson-Davis. Wiggins sets a screen for Hield for 3. And Lee pulls it down. Brooklyn leading by 21. Pass to Connect. Here's Lee, guarded by Curry. He got it again! Sensational!
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
100 points, a mark that's stood since 1962, but Wilt's record has been matched here tonight.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Good! Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Lee. And good! He hits it again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Team delegation, give him a hand.
Here's Lee. Green with the rebound. Green's got his fourth rebound in this one. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
The Nets making a switch here. Minot's checked in.
Josh Minot.
Nets on defense. They have a 19-point lead. Wiggins finds Jackson Davis. Three-pointer heel. Rebounded by the Nets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the Nets miss again. Warriors shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Williamson. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee.
Team's fourth.
And that'll be his third foul so far. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't